Hello, people who are not me, and welcome to my next Let's Play. I feel like doing a Tales game.
We're gonna be here forever, aren't we?
Nah, I can kind of make this game go by pretty quick.
Please
By
do.
the way, Luigi's here.
Please do. I don't know how much I can stand Princess Peach.
Luigi felt... As soon as I told Luigi that I was gonna Let's Play this game, he practically said, I'm joining, without even asking.
Because I can't miss out on an opportunity to make fun of Royal Douchebag here. Or Princess Douchebag here.
You know, it's my favorite game, but for this kind, like, he has legit complaints.
And there's Zero.
He has the same kind of complaints that I had when I was first playing this game. So,
yeah, I'm actually playing through the game on the 3DS while we're recording this. So I was kind of going through blind with first impressions here and there.
Yeah, so let's make this so we can kind of make this a race. Let's see if he beats the game before I finish the Let's
Probably
Play.
not. Also, I just want to point out all these same monsters are literally ported from into Dawn of the New World. So it just shows how much more even lazier that game is.
Well, to be fair, I think some of these monsters also show up in Vesperia too.
No, it's literally the exact same model.
Well, like I said, it just happens to be your least favorite of the series.
It just shows how much effort was put into it. Let's put it that way.
Namco reuses assets all the time.
Yeah,
though.
but they don't reuse. They don't literally reuse models with the exact same game. They're like like what, a couple years apart. Ugh. Anyway, that's not. Anyway, that's not the topic.
2001, I think, and Symphonia 2 came out in like 2007.
It came out literally. It came out 3 months after Vesperia.
I know, but I think Vesperia and Symphonia 2 came out in like 2007, 2008, something like that.
Somewhere around there. But even still, it rubs off lazy to me. Anyway, but that's not the point of this. That's not the entire point of this. Let's not get off
just like every other anime opening to Tales games, there's massive spoilers, but we're not going to know about them until it actually happens. So,
will we find out why Luke cut his hair? Find out later.
We don't even know that Character's name is Luke, but we know now, so it doesn't matter.
Who cares?
So this is Tales of the Abyss, my second favorite Tales game in the series.
And it's slowly growing on me as we speak. And I'll tell you that one difference right now between the 3DS and the PS2 version, 3DS version is much slower in frame rate.
Oh yeah.
However,
the PS2 version that I'm recording,
I was getting to that actually.
Go ahead.
The 3DS version trades frame rates per second for better load times because the PS2 version load times are pretty abysmal.
But tish.
I wasn't trying to make a pun, but okay, let's go.
No, I know, it just happened to. But he's not lying, people. The load times in this game are ridiculous.
Did you actually have to cut the load time in this one?
No, I didn't cut any load times yet, because we got intro plot.
Well, I'll be honest with you. In the 3DS version, when I hit new game, it skipped straight to the intro without any. It never showed that load bar at all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, you hit start and you have to wait like 5 seconds. Like, that's the.
And it's still better than Sonic 06.
It gets worse, and when it. And don't worry, while I'm editing these, if the load times get really bad, I will cut them out.
At least say so when you cut them out.
I mean, you can get into a battle, and it takes like a whole minute for the battle to load. It's ridiculous.
Okay, that is pretty bad.
I mean, like a literal minute.
Leave that in so I can time it. Anyway.
Kind of like I'm gonna bring up Symphonia 2, but like, you know how sometimes in Symphonia 2, it seemed like I was just kind of standing there waiting for something to happen?
That was you waiting on the game. I know. I played the same game.
I know, but that's how like every battle is in this game.
That's another one. That's another complaint. But again, I'm not gonna get into that. Let's focus on Abyss.
No, I know. No, the difference with that was like if it took a long time to load in Symphonia 2, it was mainly because there were a lot of enemies. For this game, the PS2 for some reason uses up all of its power to load one screen.
I must
Anyway,
use
we're
all
in
the
Vatican.
I must use all the power of the PS2 generation.
If anything, it's because Namco just pushed the boundaries of the PS2 right here.
Also, the name
and it
sucks.
shows. Anyway, we're in Batical, and here's our main character. Meet Luke.
Meet Royal Douchebag. That's pretty much what his name is the entire game. Well, sort of.
Yeah.
Why won't people listen to me? Somebody feed me!
And here's another, like this right here. Like, we spend like a whole 40 seconds not even being able to do anything here.
Feed me! They haven't fed me in 2 weeks. My abs are looking like something out of a supermodel, but I'm still freaking hungry.
Okay, so we're Luke, and the nice thing is, for some reason, Namco decides to start him off at level 2 instead of level 1.
Oh, like that's a big difference.
It helps a little bit.
Actually, if I remember right,
And
that's
we
the
start
same
off with
stats he had.
Fangblade.
If I remember right, that's actually the same stats he had in the 3DS version.
It should be. It's the same game.
Kinda, sorta. Anyway, he has Fangblade, which is pretty useless. So you're probably not gonna. But it's the only thing you have right now, so you're gonna be using it a lot. You also have the wooden sword, which you're probably gonna get rid of as soon as you get into the first dungeon. So hey, there's that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll say right now, Fangblade is basically like Tiger Blade, but slower.
And not as useful.
It's about as useful as Tiger Blade, except the fact that the character that you get that does have Tiger Blade is a million times better.
Only because he's faster.
Hey, speed means everything in Tales games.
Sonic Speed. Sonic Speed.
And that's just me showing off the menu. Also, I apologize for there being some kind of long pauses. Originally, this was just going to be myself doing the commentary. So I originally recorded this with my own commentary, but then Luigi wanted to join in, so I figured why not. And I didn't feel like re-recording the whole game, so... So there's going to be some long pauses here and there. I apologize for that.
Guess I'm hearing things.
You're hearing the fan base saying "Boo earns, boo earns."
Ah, shit.
Every time Luke gets a headache, he's hearing the fan base.
I don't know. I think there's a decent amount of people that like Luke. Maybe not at the beginning, because we'll get into that real soon. I am telling you guys that right now. There's a reason why a lot of people hate Luke.
People hate Luke? Question mark. Last I checked, people only cared about Luke because he looked like something out of Playboy.
Well, I think his English voice actor also has something to do with it, because his English voice actor's kind of popular.
Which one was his English voice actor again?
I can't remember the guy's name, but he was in He was the main character for .hack GU.
Hang on, I'll look it up.
Yeah, his voice actor does the main character for .hack GU as well.
Time to rock the wiki!
Yeah, go for it. And it's just me talking to people. Boring stuff is boring. Kind of like Luke. Luke's bored too. But I can kind of sympathize for him because he's apparently not allowed to leave his manor. I would be bored too if I was under house arrest. I don't think it was Yuri Lowenthal, but...
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
I was right. Holy shit.
Same guy that voices Sasuke. Please kill us all.
Well, he does a lot of things. He does Sasuke, he does...
I'm not even gonna lie, the only reason I like Naruto is because the Naruto abridged. That's literally it. I don't care about anything else about it.
Yeah. I'm fine with Yuri Lowenthal. He's a good voice actor. I'm not gonna knock him for voicing a character in an anime that I hate. That would be petty.
The only reason people like me is because they want me to do me in the butt.
God damn it.
I am surrounded by fangirls who want to do me in the butt.
Great, now we're gonna be quoting abridged stuff.
No, that's all I'm doing.
I know.
I just like that. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that it was Yuri Lowenthal. I mean, I haven't recognized his voice in a lot of things. I know he's in like every other thing, kind of like Johnny Young Bosch, who, spoiler, is also in this game.
Oh great, we have pretty much the pairing for the most popular game ever.
Well, this game came out before those two. This game came out before those two became super popular.
That's
so.
right. Okay, never mind.
I mean, I'm sure Johnny Young Bosch is popular for being on Power Rangers, but
no, that'd be the guy who played Tommy. Cause I know that's not.
No, Bosch. But Johnny Young Bosch started off as on Power Rangers.
Which one was he?
He didn't start getting super popular until around Bleach.
No, which one was he in the Power Rangers?
He was the Black Ranger.
Oh, of course he was the Black Ranger.
Well, duh.
Oh, of course he's the Power. Oh, of course he's black. You got a gun because he's black.
I'll rephrase it. He was the second Black Ranger.
Oh, the second Black Ranger. That's different.
Yeah, he was Adam.
Okay, never mind. I thought you were saying, oh, he's the original Power Ranger? Have you checked the original Power Rangers?
No, not him, no. Otherwise his voice would have gotten drastically different.
And he'd also be actually black.
Right, I mean, Johnny Young Bosch is... I don't know what nationality Johnny Young Bosch is.
Hey, look, a skit, as if we haven't done this before.
Unfortunately, while the Japanese version did have dubbed skits, the English version does not.
The 3DS version doesn't have these either. And it's also done pretty lazily at that. Because these skits do not change...
The 3DS version, I'm not surprised it doesn't have voice acting, because voice files take up a lot of space.
Well, there's there's also the fact that the way they use the subtitles, it's still on the top screen like in the original game. They could. You told me that. You don't use the bottom screen for practically anything.
They could have at least used the bottom screen for a world map. I mean, every other 3DS RPG does.
They don't even do that.
Damn it, Namco. At least the frame rate's better. That's one plus the 3DS version has over the
load times
PS2
and
version.
The frame rate is 30 frames per second no matter what, but the load times are just drastically all better.
Yeah, the load times are practically non-existent in the 3DS version.
Yeah, like going into an empty room like this, practically no load time at all.
Yeah, and don't worry, if it gets really ridiculous, which it will, I will cut out the load times, because holy shit. There are times where even after battles, it takes a whole minute for the freaking world map to reload. A whole minute.
1 minute!
And for a PS2 game, that's kind of ridiculous.
That's pretty bad, period, considering...
They should have just... I can't believe I'm saying this, but they should have just put this on 2 discs if they weren't going to, compress the file size.
That's pretty abysmal when you look at Final Fantasy X, which barely has any.
But Tish.
No, I'm saying which barely has any load times. That's pretty abysmal.
I know. Lemon Gel. Why do they give you something so good this early on?
Because they know you're not going to use it.
I never questioned that before, but I'm like, really?
They know you're not going to be dumb enough to use it.
We usually don't get this until like the 4th town.
I'm just saying, they know you're not going to be dumb enough to use it.
I know. You shouldn't need to use it.
You have no reason to use it. Why would you use it this early?
60% of your HP, that's only at 135. Like, why?
Why would you even use it at this point?
It's like one normal apple gel heals more than half of that.
Ah, scratch my face, Lemon Joe. You fool!
God damn it.
Yeah, maybe it would be sent to your room.
So I left my room to go back to my room because I have to have a maid come in and tell me that I can leave. I can't even walk around my own house without being told that I can walk around my own house.
It's like, what if I don't want to go to my room? You ever thought about that?
Luke, fragment of
and we've got plot.
My soul, heed my voice.
This is Napco.
Shut up, voice in my head.
This is Napco. The bill is due.
God damn it.
I knew it. It's that damn voice again.
Thugger is better than you.
Jude is better than you. Oh, hey, Johnny and Bosch.
It's like, look, you are a tool.
God damn it.
It's okay.
Enter every fangirl's wet dream now.
You hearing things again?
Mister, what am I
Both
fighting
for being
for?
Guy and being voiced by Johnny Young Bosch.
Mister, what am I fighting for?
Becoming more frequent. They started after you were kidnapped
Wrong.
by Malkuth's empire.
Wrong actor.
No, he still plays Zero.
Now?
No, but it was Lucas Gilbertson that said that. No, not Lucas Gilbertson.
Yeah, and Johnny Young Bosch redid that entire scene.
I know, but Lucas Gilbertson did the
So it's
infamous line.
irrelevant.
So, what do you want to do today? How about some sword practice?
Lucas's line is the infamous one.
Sorry.
No, he's
Johnny just did it because he thought it was funny.
no, literally, Johnny Young Bosch did that exact same quote.
I know, he went out of his way to redub that entire scene just because he felt like it.
Yeah, I know.
Master Luke.
It's hilarious.
No,
No,
I can't let anyone see me here.
can I come in tomorrow?
can't let anyone see me. You know, any of the guards outside of that castle can just look up and see you.
I'm pretty sure they do. They just don't care.
I know, at this point, it's like, oh, guy's sneaking in again.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, it's that faggot blonde kid.
Miss Grace requests your presence in the drawing room.
Oh, it's that faggot blonde kid. I always knew he was gay.
Dismissed.
God damn it.
Guess I'll get going.
Sad thing is, once we learn about his character quirk, that kind of...
No, once
Makes
we learn his
people think
character
that.
quirk, he may as well be gay.
Well, I mean, until you realize why he has it, but at first it's like, oh, maybe he is.
No, I'm just saying, once you learn his quirk, you start to think, well, he may as well be gay. Just to end his misery. It's almost time for the weather score to be announced. Will the Redskins win the Super Bowl for once in their lives?
Will the Cubs win the World Series? No.
Will the Cubs win the World Series? Shake a magic 8-ball.
No, it's like, score. Will the Cubs win the... No.
No. Now I'm just imagining the score being this giant magic 8-ball.
It's like, will the Cubs win the World Series?
Maybe.
What do you think?
Will the Cubs win the World Series? Maybe.
No, saying maybe gives people's hopes.
Oh.
Hey, I'm from Chicago and I can say that. The Cubs suck.
Hey, Master Van.
My armor is stylish. Clearly I am not evil.
We'll have time.
Now.
First, we have
Namco's not that subtle with their character designs.
Dorian General Grants is returning to Doth tomorrow.
By the way, Van's voice actor was also in Symphonia 2 for a few seconds.
I am a member of the
They probably used what was left of the budget for Abyss to make that game.
You're their confidant,
Probably.
right?
That's probably why it was so cheap.
As the leader of the Knights, it's my
Now, I have a feeling they made it because they realized that Graces sucked on the Wii and they wanted to give Tales fans at least one.
Oh no, Graces
Wii
was
game.
released way before that, way after that.
Was it after? I thought.
Yeah, it was
Symphonia
way
2
after.
Was before Graces.
No, it was way,
Or after Graces, I mean.
No, it was no. Graces
before.
Graces came after.
If I
Okay, I thought Graces was before, so.
In fact, Graces
Never
was
mind.
so broken on the Wii that it got recalled.
Yeah.
then the current phone master is a
Ion's
soul
predecessor, Evanos, who we will never speak of again in this entire game.
Ah,
Unfortunately,
and he's basically Sir not appearing in this game.
Therefore,
Well,
I must attend to
he's
my
more
duty
like
as
the,
a knight.
Erdrick of this game. You know, the guy they talk about all the time. They're like, your main character is descendant of, but we never actually see the badass descendant.
No, I'm just saying he's basically Sir not appearing in this game.
Yeah, pretty
That's,
much.
I just said that, and you said no, he's not. And then I asked, well, what is he? Then you say that exact same thing.
Fair enough.
Ugh. You go back home, who's gonna train me? Shut up, you spoiled brat.
I'll have one of my men come here until I
Why don't you just remember, you know, why don't you just go out and smack a tree? That's basically what I make you do to train anyway.
You spoiled piece of
Don't
shit.
be selfish. Dorian General Grants will return soon enough. It's high time you learn some patience.
Look, get a drink.
Well,
You know what this
Okay, so this is when I started realizing the first time I played that, yeah, Luke's kind of a... He's not really a dick, he's just a spoiled brat.
From here on out, Luke, your name will forever be Royal Douchebag.
You spoil him.
And it's his mom's fault for it.
Damn it, wife, why do I hire you?
Seriously.
Well, I should say, since they kind of mentioned it,
You're lucky the bed
they
acting
do
is
mention
good.
early on that Luke got kidnapped, and when
You're lucky the bed work is good.
My brother is merely concerned for your safety.
basically since... So I should explain that
3 more years and you'll be free.
for Luke's backstory is he got kidnapped 7 years ago, and when they found him and brought him back, he lost all his memories of before he was kidnapped.
How convenient.
So, and ever since he was kidnapped and rescued, they forbade him from leaving the manor because they don't want him getting kidnapped again.
Well, if they forbade him from even leaving, here's a plot hole. Here's the thing: if he's never allowed to leave the place, why are they training him to be a swordsman in the first place?
He's training him to be a... Van is training him so that he's not bored out of his mind, despite the fact that you're still
bored out of his mind already.
That's my point. It's like, he trains him to make him feel like he's actually doing something, yet he's still bored as hell anyway, so it's defeating the purpose.
Congrats, your life is over. Go ahead, please go kill yourself in the next corner.
But I mean, it's way too extreme. I mean, sure, your son was kidnapped, but the whole way of making sure he's not kidnapped again is to put him under house arrest? Really?
False arrest. False arrest. False arrest.
If anything, that's gonna just do more psychological damage to the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
it's no wonder the guy's an asshole. He has no social skills because they don't allow him to leave the frickin' building.
Just put a straitjacket on a Royal Douchebag and he'll be fine. You know, you can actually go in that room.
I can, but there's not really anything important in there, so I don't go in
There's
there.
items in there you can take.
I might go in there later.
No, you won't. You won't get a chance to.
I see. Sounds like the Oracle Knights have it pretty rough.
No, there's other things you can do.
I'll have to leave everything to you for the time being.
Yeah, there are items in there. They're not really that important, so I don't worry about it too much.
And Luke's. ...
Master Luke.
Ah, convenience.
Shut up, Perry. You still owe me $20.
Well, Van's a master swordsman, so I thought I'd ask for a little instruction.
My ass.
Because he totally needs it.
My ass.
Like to me.
You are so gay.
Oh God!
I can just imagining Van just standing behind guy, and he's like, "God, you are so gay."
Kind of. God damn it! That's a little dark.
And then the castle was invaded by a random Jigglypuff.
Thus proving that security guards in JRPGs also... Oh wait, no, there's actually a reason why the guards are incompetent.
No,
it's just spells to put them asleep.
It's like, and then the castle was invaded by a random Jigglypuff. God damn it!
Why not?
God damn it, Red! Quit trolling us.
Hear me?
Why do you...
Red? Why would Red have a Jigglypuff?
That's a very good question.
And this game
And I'm just
handles
gonna stand over here.
tutorials
I guess I'll
a
just watch
little
over
bit
here.
differently from
Let's see what you got.
Symphonia. Where Symphonia just kind of threw you into a random battle and went, have fun. This game actually has a legit tutorial to teach you how to use basic attacks.
I'll win the day with my wooden sword.
That's another thing. Why do you always have to start with a wooden sword?
Because if I start you with an actual sword, you'll go crazy with power.
Or back by pushing the left stick.
No, not if they give you like a weak-ass bronze sword.
Press the menu button when you're ready to go on.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same dialogue as when it's in the 3DS version.
Yeah, and I apologize for this. I mean, I'm showing it off for the sake of it because it's an LP.
Your enemy is important in battle. Watch the conditions
But
and
this
respond.
does take a little bit long, which is why this is 30 minutes.
There won't be any need for you to fight.
I'm being very...
I mean, there's the intro plus all the tutorial.
Trust me, I really, seriously, hopefully doubt there will be any reason for you to fight.
I mean, this is only an RPG.
I mean, this is only a test dummy, and I mean, seriously, you'll be fine. Just take my word for it.
Normal attacks will change.
If anything happens, I'll just kill everything before it gets to you, and then you won't have to worry about it.
I'll go Samurai Jack on their asses.
Right to slash up. Press it and move the left stick up to attack enemies in the air.
Isn't that Sephiroth's jacket? I wear it better.
Press the attack button. At about
I took it from his closet.
attack that dummy there, just as you always do.
Also, I have a scrunchie. My hair is that much better.
I put Raven to shame. Who's Raven? You'll learn
He
later.
does kind of have Raven's hairstyle. I didn't even notice that.
Who's Raven? You'll learn later.
And then this is just me showing off that you can do different attacks. You have your basic slashing, then you have up and slash, down and slash, forward and slash. Basically, if you've played Smash Brothers, then you know how to use attacks.
We'll move on to defense next.
Namco, jump at the DLC thing.
Can't I just take out an enemy before
Which is why Lloyd or Cress should be a freaking DLC character.
Namco, jump on that shit.
no,
I only say Cress because they started on the Super Nintendo.
He's also kind of the logo.
That dummy will
True. The only reason why Lloyd would have an easier chance is because he's more recognizable.
Basically, he's not even. Cress is so not unknowing that he's not even on the popularity list.
defense is
Eh.
very important in battle.
It reminds me
A lot of the characters from
saying
Fantasia
that, it
aren't
actually
even on the
reminds me of a
popularity
line
list.
from the Symphonia OVA when they did the when they had one of the bonus episodes. Like, hey, it's number 9, and hey, it's number 9, and number didn't even make the list.
Are you ready? Luke?
I've been waiting for this.
Anyways,
You are.
those of you that are actually reading the text, it's just showing you basic stuff. Like, you can attack with X.
Fang blade.
If you hold down circle, you can block. If you press square, you can use arts.
I taught you how to use. I taught you how to swing your sword in the air, you ditch.
Pretty much. And Fang Blade is basically a weaker version of Tiger Blade.
So it sucks. Never use it.
That art is yours.
Which is weird, because usually the main character's first art is Demon Fang, but in this game it's Fang Blade.
Combos by combining arts
We don't believe in demons.
Cool.
No, we get a different character that... No, spoiler alert, we'll get Guy later, and he's the one that has Demon Fang.
You know what would be funny if they just used Demon Fang but not actually call it Demon Fang just to irritate people.
Good work.
They do that sometimes.
Oh, you will probably learn new arts as you gain more experience in battle.
Not like you need that shit, so ignore what I say.
The arts menu. Then you
I mean, you have Azure Edge, which is basically Demon Fang.
can perform a variety of arts.
Ow, the edge.
Remember that.
Not that Edge. And then you can use the right stick to do different arts and different combos. So again, if you've played Smash Brothers, you know how to play this game.
Yes.
Time for more plot before we end this video.
Yeah, there's a big difference already. All the game, in the entire game, the cutscenes, battles, everything is literally all 30 frames in the 3DS version.
That's a phonic hymn. Has a seventh
So
bonus
is
invaded
better
the
than
matter?
the PS2 version?
In performance-wise,
To
yes.
sleep.
Yeah, it just loads faster. in
It
the
loads
3DS
everything
version then.
faster, and that's already an improvement.
Well, it should, considering the 3DS is a lot stronger than a PS2.
I finally found you, Van Dastelka. Prepare to die, traitor.
With my
Van
wooden stick,
Dastelka,
with
that
my
is such a
piece of crap
badass name.
stick.
I knew it.
I'm gonna say it.
It's a spear.
No, it's not. Oh,
Who the
wait,
hell
never
are
mind.
you?
Oh,
It's
wait.
definitely a spear.
Oh, wait.
God damn it.
Oh, yeah, it is kind of a spear, isn't it?
It's a makeshift spear. It's a makeshift staff.
Royal Douchebag is kind of hard to kill people with a stick.
Weird voice again.
She also stole Joker's knives, apparently.
The seventh.
No, don't you know? Those are kunai. Everybody has them.
And
then
that's the
instant
end of part 1.
And then instant transmission happened.
Don't worry, we'll find out what the frickin' seventh phone stone thing is.
I kind of like it. I kind of like, you know, when I look at Van just looking up at the world, he said, look up at the sky, it's like, up there they go, the tails of the world again.
God damn it. So there's your 30-minute tutorial. Next part, we'll actually, you know, do stuff. We'll have our first real dungeon, and shit'll happen, I promise.
Just please watch, I promise it gets better.
It does.